All right. Final countdown, boys. Who's ready?
I'm ready.
You're
I
not
like how
ready.
the one who said I'm. Wait, what? I like how the one who said who's ready was the only one who didn't ready up.
Okay, but listen here. Listen here,
Bro, you
fat.
really had to ruin the vibe.
Listen here, you fat.
Listen here,
No,
fat.
not you, fat.
Yeah,
just
it's just
listen to
gotta be
fat.
fat by itself.
Listen here, you fat.
When you're arguing with your girl next time, just be like, "Listen here, fat."
Oh my god.
Bro,
I
That
don't.
will not end well.
listen. Anyone watch?
Oh my god.
So Quinn wants you to die, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
That's
don't-
exactly what's happening.
My
Don't
fans,
listen
I
to
care
him.
about you. Do not do it.
Do
Don't.
not take that. Like, we make a lot of jokes
Don't
on this channel.
ever.
Jarvis, put up a warning. Warning.
Put up a caution.
Do
Caution tape.
not take this
Everything.
advice.
Do
Never,
not.
ever. Oh my. Unless you plan to lose your balls that night, don't ever.
Lose everything.
Unless you enjoy drinking straw for the rest of your life.
Unless
Like-
you plan on breathing through a straw for the rest of
It's
your life.
like
What do you mean
8
drinking
million
through a
people
straw?
at the same time. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Jump. Jump, 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 jump.
Elijah, she's
Oh
cheering you
my God.
on. Elijah, you better say thank you. Oh my gosh. As soon as I jumped over to the other seesaw to get away from all these hooligans, they freaking wanted to jump over to the other one and make it hard for me to get across. I'm probably
Did you get across?
I'm probably not gonna make this one, boys.
First checkpoint cross-did.
I crossed it too. Come on, Mr. Loud, you got this.
Oh my! What am I falling for?
Oh my.
Am I cool like the anime guys now?
You don't actually like anime because you only watch the mainstream anime.
I hate people that are like that. Okay, actually,
So
while
nice.
we're here, Asaka Majakama there, she brought up a really good discussion because she was referring to like guys who will be like, "Oh, you really like something? Then name every character that exists." And I told her like the reason that like guys who aren't actually like that have that as a meme is to make fun of them, and she was like, well, yeah, but like if you're doing that as a joke, then girls are just gonna confuse you for the guys that actually do it. And I was like, well, no,
Right.
because it's a light-hearted thing.
It should never be that serious, I feel.
Yeah, it's like, who cares?
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
you're not racist? Name every black person ever.
Like, girls don't realize guys don't like guys like that either. If you're actually like that, assassinate yourself.
Well,
Okay,
then.
we're yellow. Alright, so I'ma just play defense. Anyone that tries to steal my balls, I will grab them.
As you should.
Pause?
Yeah, you know what? As you should. As you should. As you
As
should.
you should.
As you should.
As you should.
I get your guys' opinion on if you've ever watched like these videos on YouTube. It's like Red Pill or MGTOW.
Yeah,
You know,
speak on it.
We did bring up females. Basically, it's saying like how a lot of relationships and marriage, it's like it's not really catered towards men. It's more so catered towards women. But
Okay.
watching these videos, it's not bad. They're talking about confidence, building yourself up, which is good. I feel like sometimes, I don't know why, I just feel like sometimes just be putting all their problems on women. It's like, all these women, like, the girls that are on Twitter that say all men are trash. I feel like this is just the men equivalent to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like,
Like-
all women cheat. Like, obviously, there's women out there that are like that. Like the second they see some guy with more, they're gonna go after that. But I feel like isn't the whole point of like you viewing it through the right eye should be so that you can make sure to differentiate
All
between
right,
a woman that's
qualified.
actually good for you and not those type of women, and not just saying that all women are like that.
That's a big point
Yeah,
of
for
like
real.
that's a big point of contention. Don't get me wrong, because a lot of things come from just personal hurt, and a lot of things
Yeah.
come from people just trying to joke around on the internet, and then the joke goes too far. But the point that I make very often is like with guys and girls, don't have such a heavy tendency to like be like all guys this, all girls this, because then you scare away anybody who is not that. Nope, Father God. Don't
Nice
torture
work.
yourself by assuming your significant other is going to be something because you saw it online. A big thing that I had to learn from, like, Kwasi actually is, like, the understanding of trust but verify. I feel like that comes a lot into relationships. Like not even just with a significant other, but with friends too.
Don't be
Right.
stupid. Like,
Yeah.
It's
if
like
your significant other is doing something and you feel like it's like obviously I'm not saying you should just go behind their back and do X, Y, and Z like all the time. Like for example, if it's just like you're just not trusting for like no given reason, that's more so a reflection on you. You know,
it
people have
stopped
trust
me.
issues.
It stopped me from jumping at all.
But like if if your significant other being distant, you realize that they're doing a lot of things more by themselves. You feel like they're going off to places and they're not being truthful to you. That that's something you should probably look into.
Put simply, in a relationship, you have the right to speak on anything that walks within the bounds of your relationship. And
Right.
that includes how they treat you,
Yes.
if you feel like they're being distant, if you feel like they're being clingy, whatever happens, you have the right to speak on anything that you feel. But in that same regard, understand one, they have the right to do the exact same thing, and two, while you have the right to speak on something you feel, you don't have the right to make that thing law. Because every relationship is a compromise and an act of two people doing something cooperatively.
I feel like people just don't want to talk because they're so scared. Because I think naturally people have a fear of rejection. I
Well,
think
it's
that you're not
unexpected when it comes to
necessarily
those things.
scared of the relationship breaking up. You're scared that if it were to break, you're not going to be able to find anybody else. So it's like you just deal with all these things.
Right.
And that just allows your relationship to get worse and worse when you should just be communicating with each other.
Relationships
And
can
in all
both
honesty-
be carried in a toxic light, but also ended too quickly because people either don't want to like set their pride outside of it and talk, or they don't feel comfortable talking. And if you don't feel comfortable talking with your significant other, no matter what, like if you really don't feel like if you feel like I can't tell them anything,
You shouldn't be
then
with them.
there is a problem.
Something that's helped me is just you gotta like see yourself as the prize, not to be like, oh, I'm above you, but like you have to understand your value and like recognize the value that
Right.
you have. Like I'm dating someone right now, and before I would be all like, oh, I hope she doesn't feel this way. I hope she doesn't feel like that. I hope, And now I'm just like, I know I'm not perfect, but like I know the value that I bring, and I'm pretty confident in myself, and that just helped me with being able to just talk,
If you really want something to succeed in life, just imagine you already have it. That's how a lot of people
Boom.
get to where they are.
Oh my
a lot of
gosh,
these
yes.
celebrities, if you've noticed, they usually carry themselves as if they're already where they want to be.
And if I could
Like-
drop a final thought off of that right there, off of what Elijah said as well, the whole point of that is literally just what you put out there, the energy that you put into what you care about is what's going to determine the outcome. If you put in that I'm going to chase them energy, you're always going to be chasing them. If you put that they're going to have to chase me energy, they're always going to have to chase you and eventually they're going to leave. If you put that energy of this will succeed, this will work out, this will find a way, it's going to happen. If we could make it a nerd thing, Naruto knew everybody in the village hated him, and yet and still every day he would look at whoever, and you'd think it was like him just being stupid or overconfident, but it's the exact opposite. He knew that if I can wake up every day and say with a bold face, I'm gonna be the Hokage, it was gonna happen. He put that in the air, and look at him now. He has a boring desk job and a son that hates him.
So, if I may ask
With
you
a
real quick,
disgusting haircut.
That's kind of what happened with me in my
His
college.
wife does not beat him.
in
She
case
she
like,
knocked him
I
out that
told
one time.
myself,
Okay.
I woke
Oh,
up
nah, her
every
daughter
day
knocked
and
him
told
out.
myself,
His daughter knocked him out.
So-
Jesus. Real
He
quick,
was-
are we gonna, Kenneth, you wanna press ready?
No, game done. This is it. This is the end of the recording.
wait. Loud Enough Set podcast?
No, this is the end. I gotta go somewhere. And while they're here, these are, thanks a lot to our guests, Elijah and Chris. You can follow.
Thanks for having me.
You can follow Elijah on Instagram at this thing that Jarvis is putting on the screen, and you can follow Chris on Instagram at this thing that Jarvis is putting on the screen.
I actually do not have Instagram, so Jarvis,
Jarvis.
you're going to need to do that.
Jarvis, put on his phone number.
Jarvis, put his home address.
Jarvis, do not put my phone number unless you're
Put his
connected to some
social
BBW.
security.
Jarvis.
The episode's over. The episode's over. The episode's over. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.